Hello, friends. Podcasting here for Sunday night, November 17th. So we finished marking period one, into marking period two, and beginning chapter three. Just want to make sure everyone was aware of the homework to read the first 8 pages of section 3.1. You got 4 problems here, but I'm going to add one more thing to that, and that is to analyze the results of our test that we just took on Friday. So, as you can see, we got 27 people took the test. The average score out of 32 possible points was 17.75 with a standard deviation of 5.989, so just under 6. And here's my 5 num sum right here. So you're going to get your scores tomorrow. I still got 3 people that need to take the test, so you're not going to get to keep the test. But by doing this, we're going over one of the questions was to decide whether that distribution was symmetric or not based on the data that they gave you. So what are some things that would be true if this is symmetric? Well, you'd expect the mean and the median to be pretty close together, and it looks like they are. Other things you could do, you could look at how far the first quartile is from the median, how far the third quartile is from the median. You could also find the 25th percentile using the mean and standard deviation, and you do that by using inverse norm for 0.25. And when you did that, you would expect the Q1 from that model to be similar to the actual Q1 in the data. Same with Q3. So then the third thing you could do is actually calculate the outliers. Now you can see because of these graphs, now all 3 of these graphs are the same thing. The only thing that's different is the column width. So this is with the column width at 2. This is with the column width at 4. This is with the column width at 6. And particularly from this one, you can see this is definitely symmetric data. But you could still show me the outlier formula. IQR is Q3 minus Q1, then Q1 minus 1.5 IQR, and Q3 plus 1.5 IQR. And you could show that the min and the max are neither one of those is outliers. So, in addition to those 4 problems and reading the first 8 pages, I want you to sort of evaluate this. Just so you're not scared, the scale went like this. Okay, so here's my 5 number summary. So the top person got 28.5 points out of a possible 32. They got an 89%, which scaled to a 95. The middle person was 17.5. That's about 55%, scaled to a 65 because I round everything up. So the middle person was 65, and then the lowest one was 22%, and that's going to round up to a 35. So we got a pretty decent scale going, and you'll see your actual number tomorrow. And of course, when you do that, I'm going to expect you to be able to find your z-score and tell me what percentile you were in relative to the 27 people that took the test so far. All right, I'm going to do another podcast to sort of introduce 3.1. But for this one, make sure you've analyzed this data and told me why you know this is symmetric based on those criteria that I just gave you.